Well, she's a busy day. We're back at her. We don't piss around. We're down in Texas again already. They got some kind of fancy thing going on here. We borrowed one from the company. They had a special unit that they had to get going. I'll show you what we got here. I don't know if you can see. Big lathe. I got my generator just in case. Stuck in here, just in case we're stuck in Texas for a week again. She's supposed to be smoking hot, so yeah, we got this lathe. One of these big, expensive things, and then back there we got a conveyor for it. These things are fancy. I don't know if I'm sold on it yet, but we'll see. So this is what we're doing so far. Got my truck fixed. Everything worked pretty good. Come on there. Come on there. Had to tighten all these up because the guy that usually hauls this thing had them all loose. Doesn't do any kind of maintenance by the looks of it on any of the other stuff here. So yeah, got my truck all fixed. There's a wire to the ACM, the after treatment control module. And then I had to replace the EGR actuator. So, a bunch of stuff, but that's why you get it home to your mechanics so that they can work on it and they just get her done, right? Got home, they cleared the code that day. Woo! You guys ever done this before? They cleared the code that day, and then I just dropped it off with them, and they got right on it. So the next day, troubleshoot what was going on. Found out we needed that part, that actuator. It was a day's freight away. So I got it coming, and they just ran a wire from my ACM They just ran a wire from my after treatment control module right to the filter. Or right to the fuse, sorry, filter. Right to the fuse. Because it showed that there was some kind of a problem in the wiring harness. Now you don't want to have to replace that wiring harness, and it's a pain in the butt trying to find any kind of electronic issue in that harness, which is why I go not to the dealer, I go to a mechanic that knows his stuff and has no problem just bypassing that one wire just to keep us going. You don't need a whole harness, you just need one wire. Always the case. So I'll show you that wire here in a bit. But like I said, we got this here Conestoga. They called me up and said, hey, all we got to get this lathe here, it's pretty important. They want a covered trailer. Do you mind pulling our trailer? No problem. I wanted to try out one of these Conestogas anyway, so we'll give her a go. Tandem. The wheels are a different size. They're a little smaller than mine, but so far so good. Making good time. Hopefully unload here today. Just in Dallas getting some fuel. Tried to go to the TA in Dallas. Terrible. Man, backed up. Oh, it's just nightmare city. So it was across the street at the QT. And yeah, that's what we're doing. Can't slow me down, man. Can't slow me down. Well, there's what it looks like. Big sucker. I tell you what, this Conestoga is pretty slick. Pretty slick. All done. This forklift can lift 60,000 pounds. 60,000. This is only 16, so no problem. Well, look at that. You can extend out. You can extend out your counterweight. That's really cool. I've never seen that. So it gives you more lifting power here. That's really cool. Well, I better get ready to get out of the way here. Well, that's got done. How do you like that little view there? Hold on. There, that'll be a little bit better. I can't get out here now. Alright. There's a truck in the way, so we will have to wait. But, how do you like that, hey? Look at that crack now. Son of a gun, right in the way. Son of a Iota. Huh. We're all done. We made it down here. Got unloaded as you saw. No harm, no foul. I think they didn't want to give it to a couple other people because I might not get here on time and properly and all that stuff. I'm just thinking. That's what I like to think. You know, we don't always get the attaboys, you know. Sometimes the attaboys are just the load you're given. Like this is a, you know, $350,000 machine, and they didn't just give it to a team, you know, to bring it down here. They gave it to old tanker here, so I'm kind of hoping that that's a little bit of a, you know, you do a good job, thanks for doing it. Here's a high-end delivery for you. It doesn't pay anymore, but I think the thought that counts. I got a bad feeling. I got a really bad feeling. I got a bad feeling I'm finding out what Houston has to offer for the next 4 days. Not too happy about that. But we are pretty slow. The rates have gone down. It's hitting us pretty good cross-border now. Spring breakup for all those places that get it. We deal a lot with the oil patch, so a lot of parts of Canada were pretty wet. They're pretty dry now. I think we'll be getting after it here before June, but maybe not. We'll see. So that's the bad feeling I got. I'll find out everything that Houston has to offer in the next 4 days. Good thing I brought my generator. I got my little air conditioner here. Try and get that all set up. See how that goes. It's just the humidity now is pretty bad. It's clouded over, it's rained, and it's going to be about 30 Celsius, 90 Fahrenheit, with at least 90% humidity. So, old tank is going to be a puddle. Just going to be a puddle on the floor. Let's show you what I got repaired, replaced. I gotta wait here for this truck to get out of the way anyway, so there's the guy I gotta wait. He brought that fancy forklift over here, so I can't make it past him and past that guy. So I gotta wait. Always waiting. That's the truck driver life. Hurry up and wait. Okay. So this is an engine, if you've never seen one before. Exhaust gas recycler valve. This thing. It's supposed to take the exhaust gas and recycle it back into the engine so it doesn't go all up the smoke and pipe. But now I don't even know if that's what it does anymore, because there's all sorts of other fancy stuff on here. So, but as you can see, the shiny silver one, that's the one we replaced. So it wasn't. It's an actuator. It actuates the valve, actuates a flap in here. Well, it wasn't actuating, and that's the one that actually derated me. So $1,000. Everything in trucking's $1,000, right? $1,000. So I got that fixed. Easy enough. Just looking around here. It's just all my air conditioning. And then the one that was giving me a problem, of course, they put a control module outside in the elements. You can't see it here right now, but it's inside this box. Hold on. It's inside this box, and he just ran. There's a little gray wire there. Hold on. See this gray wire? That goes all the way up into my cab to the fuse. And he just ran it down here, and it bypassed the whole it bypassed the wiring harness. The brain is all over the place. Trying to think what I'm going to do for 4 days. Trying to think, hopefully maybe something happens today. All sorts of stuff going on in the brain. Thinking about a motorcycle trip. Maybe doing a motorcycle trip in June. I'm moving in June. We did buy that property. Yeah, all sorts of stuff going on in the brain. So I'm going to sit here and enjoy everything that Houston has to offer. Hopefully just for today. If not, for the next 4 days. Get a little golfing in. A little relaxing. I don't need no more relaxing. No more relaxing. And we'll see what the next adventure brings. Bye for now.